Hello, hello, hello. So I'm trying this again. I hopped out and I saw that you absolutely can hear. So I don't know if the comments weren't coming through or whatever, but I'm here. And I am here to showcase some of the latest jewelry that has been uploaded to the jewelry catalog. Some of them have not been uploaded yet and will be uploaded. Thanks to those of you who participated in the Buy It Live, which was a private virtual event offered to actually anybody to come in. This was an opportunity to see some pieces that has not and will not get to the jewelry catalog. It was also a way for those who aren't as tech savvy to have an opportunity to see the earrings showcase and purchase them. Not doing it live or public, the Buy It Live, it allowed me to have more control since I don't have a second person here to really take over the function of getting people's names and taking down a number and all that. And so I could be better prepared when there were people who were registered for this. I know the amount of shipping, supplies, etc., as it was advertised in the video. So I still wanted to pop in and show some of you all because a lot of you have been faithful customers, some of you new customers, some of you have never purchased a piece before at all, but I still saved some pieces for today's showcase to be added to the jewelry catalog. So thanks to those of you who are joining me. Hello to those of you who will be watching the replay. I'm going to get right into it and show you some jewelry because I have not showed you in a while some of the different pieces that I have recently created. So I'm excited about that. Um, After I start with the newer pieces, I'm going to just show you some that have been added in probably a month or so ago because now we're in the spring. Although I wear color all year round, okay. Clearly, color is not just for the summer. We are, in the spring and we're transitioning and all of that. So we're getting into the lighter materials and the colorful dresses for those who don't want to do color in the winter. But a lot of those dresses are colorful, or you'll have your plain white dresses, or you're just doing lighter colors in general and you want to have some earrings. So I'm going to be showing you some beautiful earrings that I've created that are lightweight. Again, some of them that you see right here, they are going to be put in the jewelry catalog. And so, yeah, so let me get right into it. And start with the ones that I just had in my hand. And hello to those of you who are coming in. I asked in the last live that I did to put a comment. Maybe you just wanted to get out and didn't put a comment. But I just want to make sure because StreamYard has some new things going on. And I don't know if it's just that the comments aren't popping up, but I'll also be checking it out on my Facebook page and my YouTube page to make sure that I don't miss any of your comments. If you are indeed commenting, if you just hit a thumbs up, I will not see that because this platform doesn't allow you to see thumbs up, only comments. All right. But I just saw a heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know why I can't see now I can see I saw that heart. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the encouragement. Okay. Because we got to get out here and even talk to ourselves sometimes on here and just get it done. So, okay, here is the first pair of earrings, hopefully that glare. It is a little bit of a glare. Let me see. No, I can't do that. But yeah, here it is. You can see that it's a beautiful soft pink, baby pink in this earring, beautiful yellow. My nails are lilac purple, and it's kind of looking like it's the same color, but it's not. This is a lilac. No, on the earring, that's a baby pink, red, and yellow. These are super cute. As you can see from the side, they're not heavy at all. They're extremely lightweight. They're super cute. As you can see, they're going to sit up on the ear. like this. Let me take my other earrings off. This is a favorite. This is a favorite of everyone. That's the double portion style earring. There are some in the jewelry catalog. These are available. I think it's about two or three that's in there. I think I forgot to bring the other chakma hoops that are available. But just so you can see what it's going to look like when it's up against the ear, this is what it's going to look like. Remember, I'm 5'7", and so some, when they see the mannequin, when you look on the mannequin, it's going to look the same exact way on a human. And so your height definitely matters too. I'm 5'7". The doctor tried to tell me I was 5'6.5" or 5'6". I'm like, no. But yeah, so 5'6", 5'7". I have a longer neck. Some, because we're shaped differently. And so this may hit, if you're shorter or you have a shorter neck, it may hit farther down, but for the most part, this does not touch the shoulder. It's going to look like this. And I put the earring where it pierces, not in the middle, but further down, so it won't hang as far down. It can sit on your ear like this. And so that's what these are going to look like. From the front, this is what it's going to look like. And from the side, they're going to see it like this. So these are cute. I love these. I made me some too. Okay. I stopped trying to take y'all earrings and I just said, let me just get some clay. Oh, I have a comment. Hello. God bless you too. That's someone over on YouTube. God bless you too. Thanks for popping in. Although I'm talking about jewelry today. But thank you so much. Thank you. And so I'm going to stick with that color thing. Now, these are a bit larger. This was like, okay, I had this clay left and I needed to make a pair of earrings and I didn't want to leave any. So this one is kind of a longer one. You can tell I still use those three colors. Like Michael, sometimes they have a sale. And so when they say you're having a sale and it's going to be 30% off or 40% off of regular prices, you got to go. So I was like, well, I'm going to just get some clay because they having a sale. And so I was like, what colors have I not used and, have I not paired together? So clearly I brought red, baby pink, and I brought yellow. So these three that you're going to see came from that. Good evening. Happy Saturday. She's saying hi, chat. Yes. Hello. How are you all doing? And so I made this. It kind of has like a teardrop. It's kind of a glare. Let me see if I can put this on an angle. Um, or maybe it's this one that is okay. So let me try to do that. No, that made it worse. Sorry. But I just have to get close up. So here we go. You have that pink and red, and then you just have the swirls. Like this was the last earring. So I was like, okay, what are we going to do with this? So because they're long, they're still extremely lightweight. They're flat. It's not a lot of clay. It's not going to draw your ears down. Again, I put that on the pierced part, not so high on the top, so the circle can sit up here. This is going to hit the shoulder. However, it is extremely lightweight. All right. And so this is a very fun earring for those who like a bold earring. You're doing a photo shoot. You need something that's just going to add a little pizzazz, a little razzle to the dazzle, but you don't want it to, again, um there we go, you don't want it to drag your ears down and all that good stuff, then this is going to be for you. So another pair that I made out of that clay was just some circle earrings. I hadn't really done the button earrings, so this again, it's not going to be heavy or anything like that. It's a cute button earring. There we go again with the baby pink, the red, and the yellow, and it's going to sit on the ear like this. Okay, just a really cute, simple button earring that's going to just add a little bit of flavor to that plain yellow sundress, that red sundress, that pale pink sundress that you're going to wear. You know, as you can see, it looks cute with your hair down. It's going to look cute with your hair up, however you're going to wear it. And then it's going to be super comfortable, really unique. And I love taking my earrings and creating outfits, you know, from them. So you might have a pink dress and you decide to wear some yellow sandals and put a little yellow purse with it, and then your earrings are going to tie it all in together. So these are giving you other color block options to play around with things in your wardrobe. Again, you don't even have to have anything that is that color. Wear jean. This, look, this is a lot of stuff going on in here. So anything I put on with this is going to match. But yeah, that's it. Y'all let me know how you all are liking these, because I think this is the first pair that I have done that is really like the button style earring, because I've done the dangle, I've done these like you all have seen, but I haven't done just the circle um button earring. But this is one I recently made actually last night. And it says, yes, those colors are perfect for spring, summer, very pretty. Yes, that's what I had in my mind. I'm like, okay. So even my nails, I was like, they have a lilac purple clay that I've never used, I've never tried. And I said, okay, I need to do some lilac purple earrings. Now, a lot of the earrings are mixed with other colors and things like that, like these I just made, but I think I'm going to do like a solid collection. I have a solid collection. I have a few solid ones in there, but again, for the spring, sometimes you can have a lot already going on, and some of us, we know how we love to match prints and do different things, so that's going to work out well for us. But there's some like, okay, I just want a plain earring. I just want a plain pink, a plain red, a plain yellow. So I am going to be rolling out just, you know, some plain color, as I always do throughout time. But being as though it was the winter, I was doing, you know, different little things, different little colors. But yeah, because a lot of the dresses and the trends now is just patterns, flowers, psychedelic or something. Okay. And so yeah, having some plain color earrings is going to be good as well. So this is the pair that I made yesterday. And as you can see, it's a little white. That white had the glitter, a little glitter in it, a little sparkle green, and that beautiful hot pink. So I did a video on my channel, and it's a couple pictures here on my Facebook page, because for those who are popping in and you're watching from my Facebook page, Nicole, I am because of you Hinton, even those on YouTube that may do YouTube and Facebook who has been following me, you can see that there has been a shift. The Facebook page, Nicole, I am because of you, is going to be for content related like this, kind of like what's on YouTube. But I have another Facebook page strictly for ministry purposes, like teachings and all that other stuff. YouTube, you all get it all. Facebook, there's been a shift. So if you still genuinely want to connect and, you know, hear the teachings, the upcoming teachings and all of that, then I have a post pinned to my Facebook, the top of my Facebook, with the link of my new Facebook ministry page. And I just created one on TikTok as well. But yes, here you're going to be seeing all of this and some new edifying content that kind of mixes not kind of what I've always done, you know, mix the faith with the fashion. I've already always integrated both. However, there's going to be a greater integration in some of them. Yeah. But here we go, back to the earrings. This is the second one, that beautiful orange, that hot pink. That's what I was saying. I did that hot pink shirt that's over there that kind of had like the feathers and all that other stuff. That's what this is. On the camera, when I get close, you can see it. But it's that hot pink, white, and orange. and it's just a one piece earring. I love these. Yes, these are lightweight as well, and they're super cute. As you can see, they're screaming spring, summer, they're fun, and again, they're lightweight. So you'll be able to see these. These will come into the jewelry catalog as well. And if you're on here, all right, you can definitely screenshot and say, hey, I'm interested in those, and send me an email, nicolescustomjewels@yahoo.com. The information is scrolling here, and the link to the jewelry catalog will be linked, but it's linked all down my timeline. I have a bunch of shorts on YouTube, short videos. The link is like everywhere, okay? So this is another pair that I created, and it has those same colors that you just saw in this one right here, but it's a different style. I've been just loving the circles. And so this has that clay, and I know you probably recognize it, and I'll show you next, from the white earring that so many love, called Heavenly, and I have two of them available for purchase. But yes, so this is a hot pink and orange. All right, and it's just in a nice simple circle earring, the same as, it's the same size as the first one that I showed you. That was the pink and baby pink, red, and yellow. But this again is the orange, hot pink, and white. All right. And so y'all know I love these. These are nice and lightweight. They're going to look cute with that white summer dress, or with jean, or to use the color block, whatever however you're going to rock it. Take these colors and find inspiration and make something out of something. Okay. So they are there. And I made some little button earrings. I don't usually make these. When I make the smaller earrings, they usually never really sell. So I stick to doing the custom orders with that. But I did like a little design right here on some little button earrings, and this is the what is this? This is the hot pink with the white. So it just has a little design on there, and they're cute little buttons. Yes, I do make custom designs. I have a, did I open it back up? I know when we moved, I took a break because we were transitioning. I don't know if I put that up again, that I did the custom orders again, but yes, I do the custom orders. Like if you said, okay, I like that earring, but I want it in blue, uh pink, and red, it has to be a color that's available with that clay. And that's something that, sometimes the store may or they may not have it. So sometimes that can, be challenging. I haven't run into that challenge as of yet, because it can still be ordered or something like that. But I do make the custom designs. This is actually custom. These are the Zion bracelets. This is custom, meaning that they're going to be tailor made to your wrist size. And I also make these in silver as well. But as far as, like if you saw an earring and you wanted it in a different color, or you wanted smaller earrings, all of that is available. And thank you so much for asking that as well. So, um, what are these? Okay, so I did some more of the buttons. Now this looks kind of similar to this one that's smaller, but as you can see, this just has a bigger circle right here. You're most welcome. This one has a bigger circle, and I love those colors. It's like browns and mint green and burgundy, but it's a beautiful like magenta color. I've been like, is this mine? Is this for me? Because it's some things like that you just can't duplicate again. Okay, so this is, when I put this on here, y'all got about a week to get this, okay, or probably the end of the night. But this, yes, I can make, Nicole. Yes, I know you can make more, but just the placement of certain designs is just like, you want it like that. But yes, go ahead. It's if you see this and you're like, I want those, screenshot it, okay? And like I said, all of these will be that I'm showing you now. These might already be on the catalog. I don't know. Maybe I was still thinking, but I showed you all, so I'll put it up there and it'll be up there for a limited time because I'm like, these are just gorgeous. I'm definitely going to make more, but that magenta with those colors, this is the earring that you can wear all year round. All of them are, but I'm like, this magenta color is just so beautiful. It's a cross between purple and fuchsia. And it's just, it's gorgeous on any skin tone. It's super lightweight for those of you who sometimes you just like to pop out with a little statement earring and do a little something. But again, not gonna drag your ears down. All right, so let me just show you why I have this here. Y'all already know, some of you, about the Style Heaven, and it's a white earring, and it's just been in many different styles. Wait a minute, I think I have another one over here that is already up in the jewelry catalog, but it's just a different shape. Here they are right here. So I made two because I know that a lot of people, they're like, oh, I really like that. And I tell you, a white, I just have a feeling when certain things are going to be popping. And I feel like white, I don't know, maybe it's just for me. Like, I want some white pumps. I've never owned a pair of white pumps in my life. White boots, white ankle boots, yes. But I just woke up and was just like, I want some white pumps. I just want to wear my heaven earrings. And look, because this white is perfect, like with literally everything. White accessories for the summer with your colors. Boom, look at this colorful dress, this white earring, and then my white pumps, jean dress, my white earrings, called heaven because that's where I want to make it to, and my white pumps, okay? My little cute summer dress and my white earrings and my white pumps, my jeans and my white pumps and my white earrings. It's just I don't know. It's just where I'm at, and I'm like, I got to get me some white pumps. Thank you so much. But yes, so these I'm going to upload. I just created them last night, but I wanted to have multiple pair on there because so many were saying that they liked them. So this is the other style, and is this was the one I just showed you that's more circular, and this one is more oval with the different waves and things like that. They kind of look like little clouds. It's really cute, and again, lightweight, super lightweight, as you can see, for those who like a little statement. So those who love statement ears, don't be gatekeeping NCJ. Tell somebody, okay? Tell somebody that you know somebody, all right? That you're going to tell somebody, okay, about NCJ. All right. And so here is a nice little colorful pair that I created where I just mashed up everything that I had. And I was like, okay, because during the time that I took a break during a move, I said, I'm going to do some researching. I want to elevate in my creativity. So I'm just going to do a little bit of research. And I was looking at people who did pottery, not earrings, but did pottery and how they design certain things, and not even to wear, but for bowls and all that. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to use some of those techniques for earrings. And some of them were just so intense that I'm like, no, I ain't doing all that. Like, amazing things that you can do with clay, like make initials in them. And I'm just like, that's beautiful, but no, I don't have that kind of time. But yes, but yeah, these were beautiful. They just, as you can see, just has a black and white and green and yellow and just everything in here. And they are lightweight as well. And they have the pop of white, but they're just super cute. Statement pieces are such an important part of a well-rounded wardrobe. They are unique and come on. Listen to it. It's the truth. It's like, I love my wardrobe on a whole nother level now because you don't realize how much an accessory just elevates your wardrobe. And sometimes you haven't pulled out that dress or that shirt or, whatever it is, and however many years after you've bought it, because you're just like, I don't have anything to go with it. Or you might feel like, a lot of my clothes are just, they just don't represent me, and you think that, but you didn't think to switch it up and rock it a different way, or put a statement earring on with it. It's going to change the whole look, which is why in some of my videos for the styling, I show different earrings, not just to advertise that I make jewelry, but to show you all how your earring can take the look to another level. Okay. And so what else? So those are pretty much the newer ones. This was too. Let me move this over because some of you saw this in like some of the reels that I did. But these super gorgeous. It's a beautiful like blue with caramel orange and that beautiful magenta color. This absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. It surely can when, hubby's like, let's go out, let's, do something or whatever. And I since I can remember, I just had to elevate in some way. I'm just not somebody who can just run out any kind of way. Okay, that's just me. Even if it's a little dot earring, I got to put at least a little dot earring. Not saying I'm dependent upon jewelry, but I always just like to, just put a little something on. And so now, like, I love a statement piece. Thank you so much, Christina. I love a good statement piece. I have them. You see the little whatever, the gold shimmery, all kinds of stuff, all right, and the elevated puff sleeves and all of that. And so I love a good statement piece because you can throw that on and look like you did a lot when you didn't do a lot. But I also love a very simple look, like some cute jeans, a white v-neck that's an appropriate v-neck that's probably like right here, tuck the side in, let the other side kind of hang, boom, and wear some bangles and my earrings and a gold clutch and some gold platform shoes and what, a fedora hat. Boom. You see the picture, right? Like, you don't need a lot. You can accessorize to take that look to a whole nother level. So my earrings and my accessories help me to get dressed pretty quickly. Okay. I can just put on, a dress or something, or I have a lot of one piece things to help me just hurry up. Like, I'm not really into the one piece a lot. It just depends on how it fits because of my body type. But I do have a couple of one piece like jean jumpers that are appropriate, that is not just two, because when you think one piece, sometimes it's just like, but and then I just pop these on, boom, and I'm done. The earrings are just going to elevate it. But yes, here we go with these. Y'all, time check. Y'all don't let me go past 7:30, okay? I think I showed these before already, but these are like the lilac earrings. This is the first time that I use this clay mauve. Yeah, not the lilac. This is lilac like that on my fingers, right? I don't know. Look here. But it was like, I think it was called mauve, but this is like a lilac as well, but a deeper one. And this reminds me of a flower of petals. And so I created these. Sometimes you can build an outfit around your accessories. Absolutely. That's the fun part, because I tell you, when I made these and a couple other ones, I didn't even realize I had a dress this color, and I was like, look, I can wear these with these. Or actually, the inspiration for this actually came from a dress. But yeah, I look at different colors and I'm just like, oh, I can put this with this. So if you have trouble sometimes with building your wardrobe, I mean, styling yourself and, just kind of creating different looks out of the ones that you already have, like T ever said, you can use your earrings for inspiration, most definitely. So while we are on those white, let me show y'all these too. So these are just some drop earrings. I was about to make another, like to have at least three of these on here in three different shapes, but I was just feeling like the drop earrings. So as you can see, this has a little sparkle in it. I love it. And it just is a little petal, little drop. And they're extremely lightweight. They aren't heavy, but they are going to come down on the shoulder. And they're super cute. This is giving bridal party with the top knot and a cute white dress. And you're all white or something like that. Or just, whatever you want, however you do it. If you're just a statement earring type of person or whatever. So I absolutely love these too. So yeah, I had the bigger versions, but then I did the smaller petals as well. So they will be going on up on the jewelry catalog as well. And so let me just remind you of some things that I've shown, because I think I've just been doing the shorts and things, so I didn't really come and do an actual try on. But we have these. I love these. This is in here, and I feel like I just chose the perfect dress to wear to show these. But even when you don't have on the colorful things, these are super cute as well. Also, those are already up. These are already up. I love wearing statement jewelry with a plain dress. Yes. Because it like brings everything together just in a beautiful way. Like again, a white dress, a jean dress, a black dress, what is this considered, like an olive green dress with these would be super cute. And these are extremely lightweight. This reminds me of a globe. I think that I named these like global something too. Just because of that pattern. I just keep going back to that pattern. But these are super cute. And again, they're a fun way to step out of the box, or because I've always loved statement earrings. I've always loved a little bigger earring, but it just seems like with these, I'm like, yes, this is what I've been missing in my wardrobe. But of course, again, you got to have those plain ones too. Like for instance, this is super cute. This says everything going on. I can go anywhere with here, but I love that purple because it's balancing everything out. I love that. So I think these are called the Wave of Glory. But some of them I start naming them different things as well. So of course, they're faith-based names that are encouraging, names that have other meanings, and those meanings are listed in the jewelry catalog. So yes, so again, some lightweight, like I said, if you have a lot going on, or you just like, I have some purple shoes, I need some purple earrings, or I have some purple, you don't have to try to find it, because NCJ has it. All right. Okay. You're not going to go in the mall and find these. Okay. That's not going to rust on you. That's not going to break if you drop them. That's not going to rust on your dresser. Okay. And that you're not going to pay $500 for it. Good costume jewelry that is going to last you for some time if you take care of it. Not saying that you could just throw it under the car seat, but that you'll always have, that you can sit up there and say, look here, I got this dress and I want this color earring, but where am I gonna get that from? Let me tell them, girl, NCJ. NCJ, that's where you're going to get it from. And so, okay, let me show you some other ones that I have that is already up on the jewelry catalog. Like for instance, this. Look at how beautiful this goes with this. And also, I'm going to be doing a video on this on my YouTube channel to show you it's a dress. And guess what? I purchased this dress for $6. Yes, it goes all the way down. It's sheer, so you have to wear something underneath of it. Of course, I wear a shirt under it and with some pants under it or over it. I can wear it as a shirt. That's a whole nother story, but I'll show you that too, and all of that good stuff. But see, I made these some time ago, not even knowing that this dress existed. So I'm just like, I think about different colors. I love to style pieces together. And a lot of times I've created earrings and I'm just like, oh my goodness, it looks like it was created just for this. So sometimes you just have to get the earring that you like. Okay. And it's going to work out. Just put it together. Even if I didn't have this and I had something else on, I would even rock this with a cute button down white shirt, some jeans, and then pop some red pumps on, or red sandals and a red purse, and put, and just pop in a little corner of the purple on the eye, something like that. It's all kind of ways. So I don't do wholesale as of yet, because I'm building NCJ. So I'm trying to, that's what y'all can help me with. Share, tell a friend, tell a cousin, so we can get to to that point where I can, be like, all right, let's have enough going on, so we can do that. But that is something that, in the future could be a possibility. All right. And so here we go. Here is the orange and purple. As you can see, super cute, different colors that you can just, that you probably just never even think to put together. But I'm going to think about it for you. Okay? So these are in the jewelry catalog, waiting to go home with someone, okay, and elevate their look. All right. And so these are in the jewelry catalog, and I love this. This reminds me of watermelon. Of course, this is not the name of it, but this is a beautiful, it's called, the clay is called wasabi. But yeah, it's a beautiful green and fuchsia pink. Super cute again, lightweight. Those are already in there. And again, like I said, the link is everywhere. Here we go. I made a lot of color block earrings so that you can, like you said, draw inspiration with those outfits, that you can play with colors. If you're wearing something plain, if you want to do a color block, you can definitely go ahead and, pair this with it. Add a little color. All right. Those are in there. These are in, everything that I'm showing you here is now in the jewelry catalog. So these are gorgeous. At one point, I took them down for myself and held them and held them. And I was like, let me just give them back. So this is a beautiful Kelly green. It has some pink in there. And this was before I got my little circle cutters. I was doing everything by hand. So I literally had to eye this and shape the circles. My husband, God bless his heart, just he just knows. He just knows. Since the beginning, he just knows. So he got me the little cutters as a gift. And I said, they have cutters? Now I don't have to try to eye and figure out how I'm gonna make these the same size and all that other stuff. Because all of this before then was like literally handmade, eyeballing, like, okay, I gotta make it. So yeah, but this was during that time. I love these. It has the yellow with the pink through it. Nice little color block. Super cute. Super springy. What time is it, y'all? It's not 7:30, is it? Because I'm gonna be like, it was them. Thank you so much, Raina. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so this is another beautiful, this is matching the color of that magenta. And this is the, and again, on NCJ, there are many different sizes. So not all of them are as big or as long. I have many different sizes on here. If you want something that's a little bit smaller, but it's going to give you a pop. So these are already in the jewelry catalog. Oh, it's 7:31. Thank you so much for letting me know. I'm about to wrap this up. I love y'all. Thank you. So let me show you these last couple ones right here. Maybe let me show you these before I have to skedaddle, like really quickly. So I'm going to show you all these. Everything is in the jewelry catalog. Boom. Almost took these. Okay. Um, I love these. The other pair sold. And she sent me an email saying, "Nicole, I love them. I think that I did not put these in the jewelry catalog. I will, because I think I was trying to keep them. But if you screenshot these and see these, then you can, I'll sell them to you." I need to put them up. But yes, so here are these that I'm going to put up since I showed you. Um, but please email me if you see anything on here, screenshot it, and or go to the jewelry catalog. Here's the blue and red. These are up there. It's so, oh my goodness, I have so many more to show you, but I cannot go beyond my time. But there's so many different colors, again, different sizes. Here are these, the blue and the green. How much are they online? There are they're different prices. Some are as low as $10, and the max is what, 40 something. That is for the gold painted ones that might be larger, but they're all super affordable. So you have some that just range in price based upon size, detail, how much, went into creating it. But no earring is $100. Okay. You're gonna come off with a nice little collection if you go on there, again, because they're all super duper affordable. But thank you so much. It's beyond my time. I had until 7:30. Hubby said set your alarm, but I didn't want it to cut me off. So thank you all for helping me with that. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, tell a friend about NCJ. The link to the jewelry catalog is going to be in the description. So go ahead and check it out. And again, it is a cart catalog, so it does not have a cart system. That's what throws people off. They're like, never mind, I didn't find the cart. But what you have to do is, I'm working on transitioning it to another platform where there will be a cart and all of that. But for right now, it is literally like a catalog. So you see the earrings that you like, and it'll have a name. So you'll make the payment, and the payment options are in the site. You can push the button and go right to the payment option. It's a button for the email, will take you right to the email, and you can say, hey, I want Overcomer, I want Intercessor, and I want um the Lord is my light, or something like that. And you made your payment, you put your email address and your name, and you've already given me the names of the earrings that you want. And so I'll gather them and I'll ship them to you. And so that's how that is going to work. Okay. So thank you so much. But that's why I also do this, to show you some, so you can see what's available as well, because there are a lot of earrings in the catalog, and I love to keep it that way. I love to keep filling it up. So, you know, you can always have something to go and, choose from. All right. Some unique earrings that you will not see anyone else wearing, because, well, for the most part, sometimes I've seen earrings and I'm just like, they look just like mine. And I'm not going to blame or say anybody is, looking over here. Sometimes, I mean, it's but so much that you could do with clay, like polka dots or something like that. We all think in polka dots. So yes, but yeah, when you look on here, you'll see like, oh, okay, that's NCJ. And it's going to, like I said, look beautiful with what you have. And for those of you who have been supporting, jumping in the lives, telling other people, purchasing earrings, thank you so much. But continue to share. If you have any questions about how you order, don't let that stop you from ordering, because I see people coming to the site. I see the traffic. I see it. And so I think the cart, which is what I'm working on, is what needs to be, worked out, because a lot of people, they don't have no problem. They just send the email, they do it. Some look and they're just like, okay, I don't see a cart, so it don't work. But they don't read through the directions to say, this is how you purchase, because the how you purchase page is right there. Some people just aren't tech savvy. And so don't ever think that you're bothering me Okay, I want you to get your earrings. I want you to buy them. So I'm here to help. But you have a wonderful Saturday, and a wonderful day tomorrow. Okay, and you be blessed. Talk to you soon.